Hey y'all, it's Paul, and welcome to the couch. On today's episode of the couch, we have a very special guest. You know him as the guy that I did that sex video with. Not that I was in a porno, but because I did a skit called Sex, and that's really the only way to introduce this dude. So please welcome Najee Banks! Whoa! Oh god. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just forgot you were black.
It's okay. It happens all the time.
We were hanging out in our college's theater at one point.
Oh god.
Yeah, and I don't remember exactly why we were there. I think there was like a party or something like that happened.
Yeah.
And then it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and we're the only ones still there. I end up showing Najee around parts of the theater he's never been in before, and because there's lots of like hidden rooms and stuff like that. And so I take him up to the attic, and we find this dead bird. And this dead bird, like, it's one of those birds you could tell has been dead for a while. For a good, like, 3 years. Because the birds head in, like, the windows of the theater, and they can't find their way back out, so they just fly as high as they can. Like, and they end up going into the attic through, like, the light holes and stuff like that, and then they can't find their way out of there, so then they just die up there.
Yeah.
Sad. And we're just standing there, we're staring at this dead bird who is, like, 5 feet over where it is safe to be.
Yeah.
In the attic of the theater, like the floor is weak, and if we walk on it, it will collapse and we will fall 50, 60, 70 feet to our death. Yeah. We're standing there, we're staring at this dead bird, and Najee's just like, we gotta bury that bird.
Gotta bury the bird!
He's like about to pick it up with his hands. And I'm like, don't pick up the dead bird with your hands! And so like I go downstairs and I get like paper towels and stuff like that, and we wrap it up. Oh, I got cups. I got 2 popcorn cups. And we like wrapped it up and scooped it into the popcorn cups, and then held it as if it was like a small treat of some sort that I was gonna bring into a movie theater.
Just a couple in a cup.
We go downstairs and we go outside. We find a good place to bury it, and it was really bad because like we're standing there trying to like dig a hole for this bird
with a spoon.
With a spoon and an ice cream scooper because I couldn't find a shovel, so I just went and got a spoon and an ice cream scooper.
Where'd it go, Paul?
And like a campus safety person ends up like locking up the theater and coming out the door right where we are, trying to dig in the flower bed.
Yeah.
And we're just sitting there, digging a hole with an ice cream scooper and a spoon with a dead bird in a popcorn cup. Sitting over here like a tasty, wonderful treat of sorts.
Wow, we need a life.
We do need a life. Now it's time for the Paul Davis Griffin Picture of the Week.
What? Why is there a puppy?
There's a puppy, and it's kind of like a baby carrier, except it's a dog, and the dog just looks overly happy for the situation.
It's on her hip. It looks like a fanny pack.
For a dog.
Like an overly fluffy
with a dog just going. The hotter a girl gets, the crazier she gets.
Yeah.
So therefore, this girl is obviously very attractive, and yet has a
dog on her hip.
I'm pretty sure it's a Bichon Frise.
Why doesn't she just walk it?
Yeah!
Is the dog that lazy?
She's power walking, and she's got the dog attached to her hip. Why doesn't she just walk the dog?
Why doesn't the dog want to walk?
It's just like, I'm enjoying myself. I got out of home free.
That dog
I'm not gonna fucking walk.
It's gonna get fat.
I'm cute and adorable.
It's gonna get
it's not gonna fit in the bag.
Then it's gonna have to walk.
No, and then it's gonna have to walk and lose
it's not
the
gonna
weight.
wanna.
And then it's gonna fit in the bag again. It's just gonna be a vicious cycle. It's just gonna be a vicious cycle. Demon Avalentine 101, I have no idea if I pronounced that correctly, asks, Paul, if you could go back in time and punch someone, who? I was thinking about it, and a lot of people would answer like Hitler, or like Mussolini or something like that.
I was gonna say Hitler.
Yeah, but I want to get more creative than that. I want to go back in time and punch someone, like, go to the Last Supper, and just punch Judas in the face or something like that. Like someone random who has something to do with the storyline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is my blood, shed for you. Judas just got punched in the face! Judas just got punched in the face! But, and this is my body. You know, like, something that would not stop the storyline whatsoever because, like, you know, whatever. I don't want to change the way history went. And then Napoleon Bonaparte was riding on his horse, and his best friend next to him stopped him in a carriage and said, "Napoleon, I have an important message for you," and then he got punched in the face. And then he gave him the message.
If I could go back in time, I'd punch the creator of Digimon in the face.
Why?
I hate that show.
I love that show.
I hate it.
Well, I liked it when I was younger. I haven't seen it in forever. I'm sure if I watched it now, I'd be like, "What the crap? I haven't liked this shit, wow! I like to dance with my pants off."
More Americans should have free healthcare.
Obama. Did someone just scream?
I heard that.
Okay, just listen for more screams, and if there's more screams, we'll call the police.
Yeah.
Well, that's our time, Grifflings! On a high note! Yeah! Thank you for watching this episode of The Couch. Post your questions and comments down in the sumo thong, and maybe I'll answer them next week.